What's going on, y'all? My name's Patch, and welcome to my park. Today's adventure is 7 Days to Die. Come on, let's hit the trail. Warning: the following video contains graphic video game violence, foul language, and frightening situations. Viewer discretion is advised. Let's have some fun. Yeah. Once. Probably tied up a barn with a beach ball. Just wait till they get in front of you. Much better. Chopping you to pieces here. There we go. Oh, hey. Oh, nice. Twofer. That made it to the winter fire. Shoot you right in the mouth. Come on. Finish you off with the chat. Oh, you left your arm hanging here, man. Don't do that. Pistol for accuracy, man. As I miss 17 shots in a row. Alright, we got a bird. He just kicked that loot bag. He's like, screw your loot bag, Patch. Finish you off like that. Come on. Whoa. How did you get clipped? Or you just doing backflips over here? Alright. Oh! Missed so bad. Terrible shot. Come on. Don't do that. Again. And it's over. Alright, y'all. Well, there's a little taste of what's going to be coming here in this series. So that was some footage of Horde Night 28 in my 1.2 current playthrough, like my personal playthrough. So eventually, this series will get there. So hi, welcome to 7 Days to Die here on Patches Park. I am starting a new playthrough here. I'm calling it Patches A-PARK-Alypse. But my idea with this was to get this, I'm doing it completely on default settings, so that if for anybody who's watching this that might not know what this game is or have never played it before and want to try it out, this is what it is going to be like for you starting out if you do absolutely nothing to your settings. Everything, as you can see, is white. I'm playing an offline game, so it's just going to be me in there. And all of the settings are set to default. I got adventurer, so that's going to be your kind of your normal, scavenger being easy, and then it goes up and up from there. We're going to be using the Huvupe Valley, I believe that's how you pronounce it, which is one up from new random gen world. So you start with Navezgane, you go up to new random world, and then Huvupe Valley is the very first like preloaded thing to choose, at least on the PC version. I'm guessing it's going to be the same on the console version as well. Anyway, let's jump in and get started. Alright, here we are. We're ready to spawn in. Let's go ahead and click that spawn button. Alright, and the first thing that you do, you want to spawn in, and it will tell you to hit Y to open up your challenges menu. You go to your first challenge and you accept that, and then, or complete that anyway. And then you get your first challenge, which is going to be to go around, and it gives you a good, idea of where to get the stuff that you're looking for. It does not actually point out plant fibers. Those come from here. Obviously, you just punch the ground and start gathering up all of our materials that we're going to need for this challenge here. And I'm going to grab some extra just to have for whatever I'm going to need it for later on. And then wood comes from these stick-looking things here. And it's probably pointing out some stones that are on the ground as well. I'm going to pick up a few more of these. There's a stone. I'm going to pick up as many of these cotton plants as I see walking around because we can turn those into cloth fragments, which are going to be very useful later on. Alright, so we got everything that we need for the first thing. So we're going to hit tab to open our crafting menu and craft our stone axe. And while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and put this in my first slot. I'm going to put water here. I'm going to put chili here. Wood and stone is something that I'm going to be using a lot of, so those are going to get locked right into those positions for right now. That way, whenever I dump stuff into a chest, those things will stay there. And this is a note from the Duke of Navezgane. You can read it if you want. It is absolutely useless. You can throw it on the ground. Now we are holding the stone axe. Haha. Okay. And now we harvest wood from this tree, and there's no point in just doing just a little bit. I'm just gonna knock down this whole tree and just pick up whatever wood I get from knocking the whole thing down. And then we will go find a stone and knock that entirely down instead of just grabbing the 5 that we need. Ooh. Alright, this is going to be coming up soon. Bird's nest. Go ahead and grab that bird's nest there. And we'll find a stone around here somewhere. I'll get this bird's nest too. And you will see what we need the bird's nest for here in just a minute. I know that there was a stone over here somewhere that I can go grab. There you are. There's a rock. And we'll beat this down until it is completely gone as well, because there's just no point in half-assing anything, right? Alright, so now we'll open up again. It wants us to make a primitive outfit, so we go ahead and craft that. And we're going to go ahead and wear the primitive outfit. and then craft a wooden club. We'll go ahead and put that down here on our hot bar, and then craft that bow. And since we already found a couple of bird's nests, we can go ahead and craft a couple of arrows as well and get those out of the way. And that is going to get locked in right there. So these are encumbrance slots. This is normal slots. I like to just keep everything over here on the right hand side, and then everything fills in from there. All right, so now we want to open the challenges window, get all of these challenges completed, and then finish that first tier, which sends us to the trader. We get a little message there telling us to go find the trader. And the trader is off in that direction, so we're going to head in that direction and see what we can find. Stumps. All right, let's knock this stump down. Stumps have a chance of giving us honey, which will help us a whole lot if we get infected. And we got one. That is awesome. Very fortunate for us. So if we do get infected, if we get hit by a zombie and we get infected, we can use that to clear 5% of an infection. Come over here, dude. Let's get you going. Go ahead and kill a zombie. Get some experience. Ooh, look at you. Dodging and weaving. And tried and true method of just forwards and backwards. And now I'm out of stamina. I need to back up. Gain some stamina back. Boom! Killed our first zombie. Eggs. Those are always good to find in those nests too, because we can end up using those to cook with later. Come on. Hey, alright, there you go. Alright, we need to go up, see if we can go up towards the road, and see if we can find a yuck pile anywhere along this way. So, looking for like a yuck pile, it's like a pile of bones that looks nasty. We'll hit that with our stone axe and get some bones. And then I can turn the bones into a bone knife. I like to use the bone knife as an early game melee weapon, just because it causes a bleed effect that can end up killing zombies. And it also, hey, we got 6 on the first shot. That's awesome. It does not take very much stamina to use to do like even power attacks with the bone knife. Does not take all that much stamina. So, and a vehicle adventures book right off the bat. That is awesome too. All right. So maybe it's because I have this set on such a low difficulty setting, and we'll approach that later on. If it's too easy, then we'll up the difficulty as we get later on in the game. But I enjoy watching, YouTubers like Ja Woodle. I'm, sporting my Woodle coffee shirt here today. Good luck for my first day on this video here. I also like to watch Cap. I like to watch Block 9. I like to watch KJ48. I like to watch them, and I like to play this game, but I am nowhere near as good as those guys are. So we may approach going to a higher difficulty later, but we'll see about that. We'll see how everything goes. Hey! And the bleed damage. You see him just die, just fall over right there. That was that bleed from the knife. That's one of the reasons why knives are my favorite early game weapon. Just, you get a bleed damage, and, you get 1 or 2 shots in there, you get them bleeding, and then you can, back off and let them bleed for a little while. And regain your stamina if you even need to, because using the knife, like even power attacking with the knife, doesn't even cost that much stamina. Craft up some more arrows, and while we're at it, I'm gonna go ahead and craft up a storage crate. because we'll end up putting one of those outside of the trader here, just to dump all of our stuff in while we're doing the first couple of quests. And this looks like a great place to put it. So we're gonna, I know there's a zombie here. Let's kill you. Boom. All right. Let's loot this guy. Not bad. Some extra food. Chop this up. And I'm gonna put this down right there. Where are you? Okay. Boom. Alright. See, whenever she squeals like that, that means she's bleeding. She's taking bleed damage. She is still bleeding. Alright. And there she goes. That's why the knife is so good early on. So let's put all of our stuff in here for safekeeping. Look at our skills. And what we're going to start with is deep cuts for the knife. We're going to do parkour because jumping around and saving yourself from falling damage. We're going to do pain tolerance for getting hit damage. And iron gut for using less food and water. I'm going to go kill this guy over here. Ooh, and you're a biker boy. He's a tougher zombie. But you still bleed. I'm doing nothing but power attacks and using barely any stamina. And then once you get, a few more points, then you'll attack faster with the knife. And then once you get a machete, it's just insane. And it is taking a while, but notice I didn't get hit at all. Works out. Alright, let's go in here and see Wrecked. The son of a bitch. Now, I will warn you, the language in this is going to be a little rough.
Staring, asshole.
He interrupted me in the middle of warning you about his vulgar language, and I apologize for that.
Well,
But
look here,
it's
boys.
just part of
We got
the
ourselves a
game,
real-life
part of
hero,
his,
and now he wants to be paid.
I don't know, charm.
Well,
Alright, so we take his first quest,
dumb
Intro to
like
Buried
grass.
Supplies, and
Go
he'll
do
send
the
us out to
goddamn
dig up some
job.
stuff. I'm not going to bother looting his compound just yet, because I want to get this quest done so that we can get the next quest, which will send us to a POI that I can clear out and make into home. So the way that this series I'm planning on running it is I am planning on spending 1 week here in the Pine Forest, and then at that point I should have finished all the quests that will have Wrecked send me out to see Jen in the Burnt Forest biome. And then I plan on spending 1 week in the Burnt Forest biome and finish those quests before Jen sends me out to see Bob in the desert. Now, once I get to the desert biome, I was planning on spending 2 weeks out in the desert, and then that will give me plenty of time to get his quest lines done. And he will send me out to Trader Hugh in the snow biome. And I plan to spend 2 weeks in the snow biome, and then Hugh will, if I am able to finish the quests in the snow biome, then he will send me to the Wasteland to see Trader Joel. And if I am still alive at that point, I'm planning on giving myself 3 lives. Like I said, I enjoy playing this game. I like watching people like Woodle and Cap and Glock 9 and those guys, but I am not nearly that good. So instead of a permadeath series where I could die week 1 and then not even get to the late game, I plan on giving myself good old Mario style 3 lives. Third death is the last one. So if I end up dying, I will be able to go at it again from where I left off twice. And then it's over. So we will see how far we can get in this series planning on doing 1 week forest, 1 week burnt forest, 2 weeks desert, 2 weeks snow, 2 weeks wasteland. See if we can actually make it all the way to the end of 2 weeks in the wasteland. We'll see. And I thought I heard a zombie around here somewhere. I did. I'm not going to start digging stuff up until you're dead. Let's go. He's not bleeding anymore. Good. Okay. Alright, so Rex gave us this new shovel since we found him. And now we have to dig up some crap for him. And then we go back and turn this quest in, and then he will actually get us started on our tier 1 quests. This is like a special introductory quest for the newbies here that are first time joining, just telling you, just basically introducing you to the use of the shovel, the fact that there are buried supplies quests that at least early game you can get done pretty quickly. Some of the late game ones can get pretty dicey because of all the spawns that you get, and being underground sucks when you're spawning, when stuff spawns on you. But early game, they're nice, quick, easy quests to knock out to get your progression points and done. They don't give as great of rewards from the trader, but you get the reward from the box, which, let's be honest, early game is not that great. Are you gonna be right there where I can see you? Probably not. So let's dig for a little longer. Oh yeah, now I'm like shanking shots here. Not even actually hitting dirt that I'm supposed to be hitting. Go ahead and get the clay stock that I need for when I start making cobblestone for base building at the end of this week, when the horde comes. So yeah, I guess maybe it would be a good idea to explain to some of those watching that... Is there somebody here? Explain to some of those watching that may not be familiar with this game. This is a crafting survival game where you craft and survive, do quests for these traders. Alright, let's go back to the trader and turn this in. So every 7th day there is a horde. It's not a good idea to be outside at night anytime, especially early game. But horde night, everything is just ramped up. Swarms upon swarms of zombies will come after you, and you have to build basically a defense base. Some people build like AFK bases. Some people... Oh, and you died before I could kill you. Sorry, buddy. Alright, here we are back at the trader. I'm going to go ahead and stop by my box here and drop off the stuff that I picked up along the way, just to have empty inventory.
Well, you come
Alright,
here
and
again,
I
I'll
always
cut
go with
you.
the pipe machine gun bundle. It's just the safest option because it's an automatic weapon, and if you get into a real jam, then, you know, pulling out the pipe machine gun is kind of the best option. Alright, so now we'll find jobs. Clear zombies to the east, close to the
Name's not
trader.
important. What is important
Crotalis
is if you
rest
have the balls
area.
to
Okay,
help Louisiana,
this one is
son of a
not
bitch.
that much
Well,
further
come to
away.
think of it,
Poopy
I do
Pants
have a task
Country
for a lowlife
Daycare.
like you. I knew you were a coward the moment I laid eyes on it. Name's not important.
The
What is
purple
important
residence.
is if you
Let's go with
got
the
some
rest
I got
area.
work to do.
Yeah,
if you
we're
don't
gonna
mind.
do with the
Don't
rest
just
area.
stand there with your thumb up your ass.
Yes, shut up,
Get the
Wrecked.
job
I am
done.
done listening to you. I'll talk over you so that people don't have to listen to you. Alright, so right over there is where I need to go, and I just need to clear out these zombies, and we are rocking and rolling, and we'll be able to set this place up basically as our first home here in the Pine Forest biome. Okay. Yeah, so this has... Yeah, that upper area up there is where I can kind of set up my shop. Whoa, what? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Ah, I see you. Okay. Come on. Alright, and we will definitely want that meat. Alright, and I'm going to cheese it just for now. For the first thing here, just to get everything that I can out of it, I'm going to loot these cars. Hey, forge ahead book, that's always good. Oh, and I never even opened this, so we put this. And then this, we will lock into place. As I'm getting killed here. Good job. Good job, Patch. Just stand there and mess with your inventory while you're getting smashed. See, this is why. This is why. This is why. Default settings. Because I'm already embarrassing myself. So let's just, I have the wood. We're going to just make another storage box real quick just to drop the stuff in out here on the road. Because storage boxes are cheap, and the less I have in my inventory, I will guaranteed be getting more stones and more wood, so that is not taking up a slot. So, and I've looted all these. We are going to start this quest, loot them again, chuck the stuff in the storage box, just to double up on the first POI. Another handy lad, very nice. 5 forged steel already, that's pretty insane. Alright, and see how, stay within, so you cannot leave the POI. It was turning yellow, it was telling me, I don't like you going out there. You need to stay right here. Let's make sure this is loaded before we go in here, but we likely will not need it. Let's load this up as well. Is there a snake here again? No, but there's this guy. And you see me already. Okay. I'm going to try to hit you with the bow and arrow. Let's see. And you'll probably bleed over there. Oh, yeah. Speeding up over here. Okay. Now you're dead. Okay. And these should be pretty straightforward. It's a tier 1 POI. Toilet paper. Yay. It's a tier 1 POI. There should not be a whole lot of zombies in here. Definitely nothing crazy. No, like, ferals or anything. Get the bleeds going here on you. What is out here? Is that the snake? Yes, it is. Oh, you bastard. There we go. Okay, now you're dead. So, did one guy die? Probably. The other guy probably bled to death. And I'll let you bleed to death now too. Haha. Oh, okay, and I was in here. Since I'm going to be keeping this place as my base. Whoa! You! Sneaky! You haven't bled to death yet. Come on. Yeah. I am showing why I am doing this on this difficulty setting. I am proving this to you guys right now, and that is not a real corpse. That's unlocked. Okay. This is the way. Oh, that's the main loot. Am I almost done here? Oh, hey. Close it. Whoa. Damn it. Where in the hell did you come from? These people popping out of walls and stuff over here. I am not super comfortable standing on each other's heads in there. I'm not super comfortable with being down 30 hit points already this early in the game. This... Alright, come on. You just came straight through there. You didn't even stop at the top there. Alright, so we are clear. What do we got? How do I get up to the top here? Because I'm definitely not staying on the ground floor. Let's go ahead and loot this stuff, which sucks because we actually... What time is it? Yeah, it's too late for us to change our mind now. And we'll read that, take all that, pop this open. So we're making our own storage, which is fine. I like to find the POIs where I can use the end loot, which I probably should have gone with that residence or even the daycare center for having the main loot up in the top area on the second floor. I mean, this place barely even has a second floor. It like doesn't have a second floor. I'm gonna be living on the roof. Oh goodness, I have not even made any frames yet. Oh, you bastard. And I killed you with my stone axe. That's crazy. This is treasure trove of feathers here. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and make some more arrows. 30 of them. Alright, so let's make some building blocks. Let's go with 15 for now. Here's some stuff. Yep. All right. It's 7 o'clock. Crickets are chirping. Yeah, this is the way. So we change this to the almighty scaffolding ladder. And I can climb up here, but the zombies cannot. And this is a nice kind of covered little area. I think that will work. I think that will work just fine for our space here. Can bang this down flat here, get the iron out of it. Yeah, I think that'll work. And that go, those are half blocks. Okay. Oh, the wedge blocks. Okay, why don't we just knock those down for just a second? And that's a freaking iron thing in it. Yep. Oh, it's painted to look like wood. It's not wood. Okay. Well, for temporarily, that works. Let's dump everything in there. Take care of this guy too. In and out. Float like a butterfly. Sting like a bee. Yeah, you're not Muhammad, dude. And we use this to get up. And the zombies cannot use that. We're going to put the gas in here. Steel in here. Everything else can go in there. Okay, let's go turn this in at the trader. Pick up the next one really quickly. Pick up all of our stuff from over here. And then come back and start setting up our living space here. Turn in this quest, get the next quest. And we can actually, after doing the next quest tomorrow, we can decide.
Time is money, and I'll wager you don't have any.
How about Molotov cocktails? That's a for later reward. We're gonna clear zombies at the poopy pants.
Good luck.
And I think that's probably gonna end up being where we live because I'm not a huge fan of living in this, I mean, it's not going to be terrible, but it's not great. Let's eat that. We accomplished what we needed to accomplish today. The first day is always very critical. You got to knock out all those initial quests, and then you locate the trader, because it sends you to the trader. And then he gives you that introductory quest, which could or could not take, you know, any amount of time. Put this in there, this in there, this in there, this in there. I am going to put the land claim block in there because I'm not going to use it yet. But just in case we have problems overnight here, I'm going to put down a bedroll wherever I possibly can. This flat space here, maybe? Let's see. Let's make that bedroll. So we put the bedroll down just in case things get crazy. And we need a respawn point. I hate floating crap, but that's not terrible. We'll do that. Let's get some of this stuff around here. We've got, what, about 40 minutes until nighttime. And it's a working vending machine. How about that? Nice. Okay. That actually may change my mind on turning this into a base. A working vending machine in the base, it could be pretty huge. Those can go in there, and then all the rest of this can go in here. And we will spend the evening kind of working on this and trying to turn it into our own. There's some lighting already here, so I don't have to do my own lights too much. Yeah, and the vending machine down there. That's pretty big. And I could even turn that little like gazebo area into horde base. So, yeah, I think this will work out. Call this home. I'll do some work overnight, and we'll see you in the morning. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. All right, y'all. That brings us to the end of the trail for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the journey as much as I did. A special thanks goes out to my wife, my Dr. Sugar Mama, who makes all of our family's money so that I get to hang out with our kids, play video games, and make YouTube videos. I love you, Princess. So take care of yourselves and each other out there, and until our paths cross again, I wish you all the best of adventures. I'll see you next time you visit Patches Park.